Another company that's continuing its operations despite the rocket attack is El Al, Israel's national carrier. And it also has one of the most sophisticated anti-missile systems ever installed on commercial aircraft. That's because of a similar threat from a not-so-distant past. Stephanie Freid has this from Tel Aviv.
It took one failed attempt by terrorists at an Israeli Boeing 757 over Mombasa, Kenya, with 250 passengers on board for Israel's government to make a decision. Passengers will be protected. By 2004, the failed incident, Israel's El Al airline became the first in the world to equip passenger planes with defense systems capable of countering man-portable surface-to-air missiles. Based on technology developed for the Israeli Air Force, Flight Guard, a sophisticated radar system detecting incoming missiles and ejecting flares to confuse and deflect the projectiles, was installed on planes traveling over potentially hostile territories in Africa, the Middle East, and India. But Flight Guard was controversial. The FAA and Swiss aviation officials called it a fire hazard, and the Swiss government threatened to ground any commercial flights with the system on board. So engineers came up with a plan B. Commercial multispectral infrared countermeasures, or Elbit Systems Sky Shield in Hebrew, was unveiled in 2013. It operates on a less volatile principle. Thermal cameras detect an incoming missile and fire a laser that confuses the missile. The defense developers who designed the system declined to be interviewed for this story, but military experts explain Sky Shield's effectiveness.
The system is designed that that the flight crew does not have to do anything. They may be alerted that there's an incoming missile, but otherwise they're not expected to take any evasive maneuvers. What it does is it basically jams its sensor. And confuses it and then sends it away from the airplane to explode. All of this happens within a very, very short amount of time, within a few seconds after the missile is launched.
According to one military expert, the price tag isn't cheap, $1 million per system. But Israel's government is offsetting costs applicable to both commercial and military jets. Contracts are reportedly in the works with Italy and Brazil's air forces. In light of Flight MH17's fate, commercial carriers may also be looking to install Sky Shield as a defense measure. Stephanie Freid, CCTV, Tel Aviv, Israel.